It's FWD Champions Day on Sunday at Sha Tin, and an outstanding 3 Group 1s and a great undercard to boot as well. We've got it all covered here on Racing to Win. I'm Andrew Lejeune. Please say I'm joined by our form analyst Paul Lally and race caller Tom Woodard as well. Tom, and no doubt the 3 Group 1s stand out races 5, 7 and 8, the features.
They certainly do, Andrew. The sprint with Dan on Smash coming across again, looking to repeat what he did in December in winning the international sprint here over the 1200 metres. This time I think he's drawn perfectly in gate number 5. However, gate 14 last start here didn't matter for him. He's been back to Japan and since won. Golden 60 looking to make it 14 in a row, and then Japan and Hong Kong take on each other in the QE2 Cup, and the undercard as well littered with quality.
It certainly is. Some champions of the future, hopefully. Paul, what else have we got to look forward to? Some nice jackpots, I think.
Yeah, a couple of good jackpots. The triple trios at 1.1 million and the 2.5 million going into the 6-up win bonus. But look, if all these favourites win, it's going to be pretty short and pretty shared around, I think, will the 6-up. But if you get a couple of rough ones in there, then you're going to be very well rewarded. There's a couple of first starters in there as well.
All right, we'll get to those in due course. Plenty to get through, though, on the show, so we'll launch straight into it. FWD Champions Day, Chairman's Sprint Prize, the first of Group 1s is race number 5. This is meeting number 66 of the season. We're on the turf, of course, for the 10 and the rail in the true position. So off the Class 4 over the 1400 metres. Field headed by Hall of Champ for Casper fans and Blake Shin, dropping into this class where he's won before. City Legend, he's won his last 2 starts. Took him 31 to break through, but now he's won 2 in a row. Big 2 makes his debut. Ernest Feeling, the cheek piece is on for the first time. 3rd last time out behind Super 10. We've got Mission Smart, beaten favourite last time out behind City Legend, runner up the start before. Top Accolade now with Dennis Yip, freshened up since January, and down to Sea Monarch, comes off the all-weather and gets up in trip as well to the 1400 metres for Chris So. Fortune Master and Sea Monarch, Tom, are the horses that have been up at Chungfra the last month.
Not really an obvious and noted leader in this race, so it might be left to Enchanting Start to do the heavy lifting with Fortune Master, and both of those 2 runners do have the blinkers going on for the first time. Looks tricky for Sea Monarch out of gate number 12 there, and Ernest Feeling drawn 13, not ideal there for him either. You've got Hall of Champ, who might be able to be a little bit handier than what he has been in recent starts, and Mission Smart also with the blinkers on should be right there to challenge.
Oh, this horse, City Legend, he's learned how to win. He's won his last 2. Look, he's been consistent before those wins, and his work's been really good leading into it. So the stable's in good form. Ruin Meyer from barrier 5, he's going to get his chance. Fortune Master, now he's got those blinkers on for the first time. Barrier number 4, I think he'll lead with these blinkers on with Karis Teton here, and a nice even stretch out for him as he comes down. He looks in really good order for this assignment. Big 2, I thought I'd show one of the first starters. He's had 3 trials here, 11.07 pounds to get him ready. The hood and the cross noseband. Harry Bentley rides, but he has to contend with barrier number 11 on debut.
Harry Bentley broke through at Happy Valley midweek for Douglas White, and the 2 of them have already teamed up for that win, and a couple of minor placings as well. We'll start off with City Legend, though, here, Tom. Mission Smart and Fortune Master. And City Legend, wasn't like he'd been unfancied leading up to his breakthrough win, but now he has one. He can't stop.
I guess it comes down to whether he can win 3 in a row. City Legend, he came from a long way back on this occasion. He's drawn in gate number 5, so he should get a nice enough run through. I thought horses in the race like Mission Smart should get a perfect run through from gate number 1. He had issues last time out, had a little bit of interference in the straight, but he's got the blinkers on, so I think that'll really help him, Paul.
Yeah, no, I've got him in as well, and I've also got Fortune Master with the blinkers on. But the way City Legend won that, I thought he won it easy. I think he can win again.
All right, there you go. City Legend for the hat-trick. Ernest Feeling is a horse I've been following, Paul. He's only had the 3 starts, and the draw doesn't help him, but I still think there's something there for sure. Yeah,
no, I agree. Another one I've put in, cheek pieces will go on him just to keep him focused for the first time. It's just the draw you'd be a little bit worried about. Look, we had him sort of going halfway forward there. I wouldn't be surprised if they just go a little bit further back to get cover.
I thought he stayed on well enough here last time out. That was from gate number 7. Awkward draw this time round. He settled midfield in this run and he covered ground. Super Mission does interest me a little bit. He's had money on him in his last few runs, but he's drawn really awkwardly in gate 14. Didn't mind a recent trial at Happy Valley, and he's got the cheek pieces going on, but he's just drawn awkward, I thought, which was the little negative there.
OK, but chances for them. Enchanting Starts. He's back at the trials here, Tom. Only had, the 4 starts, came through the Griffin ranks last year.
He was beaten at 2.9 favourite last time out. Issues last start. That is the concern, really. Abnormal breathing, came back Aurora. He was wide in this barrier trial, but he certainly did his best work late here over the last 150 metres, but there's underlying issues, Paul.
Yeah, and I'm worried when the pressure goes on race day with this one. So, look, I'm going to risk him. He has laid in a couple of the starts as well.
OK, so we'll be watching Enchanting start, but he will jump from barrier number 2, and Zach Purton is in the saddle. So the market for the first, Paul, has Mission Smart to win again, but sounds like you're with City Legend.
I am, and getting a decent price once again at this stage. I think it'll come in a little bit. But the horse has learned to win, and he's just doing it easy. But he's been a very consistent horse prior to it, this as well. He's had 10 seconds as well. Fortune Master with the blinkers on for the first time, and is feeding with cheek pieces on, and Mission Smart with blinkers on. All the gear change to see if they can sharpen up those three. But I think City Legend can win again. 3, 4, 6 and 10.
Take a chance here with the Mission Smart, who's drawn gate 1 with the blinkers going on for the first time. He's been knocking on the door. Ahead of Fortune Master, number 4, also has the blinkers on. Hall of Champ wasn't bad, I thought, last time out behind Courier Wonder. Drops in grade here, has to carry top weight. And I'll keep Enchanting Start there, but those other issues that he's got going on at the moment do concern me. 10, 4, 1 and 2.
Yeah, the 10 definitely in, City Legend in as well. But I'll take a chance with Earnest Feeling from that wide gate, hopefully because we'll find some cover. I think there's definitely some improvement still to come.